Hello everyone, welcome in my channel ASP.NET Core. Today I am going to show you how to design online examination system in ASP.NET Core. So first of all, select ASP.NET Core web application project templates, and before going to this, first of all select this empty solution, that is the blank solution, and in which you have to say that online examination system. You can say that is the demo. So that is the blank solution you have to create first of all, and the first part of the project is that is the model, you can say. So first of all, add a new project, that is the data access layer, you can say, and .NET Core class library project, class library .NET standard, that is the Razor .NET Core. Here is .NET Core, and you can say that online examination dot data access layer. So the first layer of the project, that is the model, and in the model you can say that is the data access layer, you can say, and these are all entities, you can say. So these the first class of the project, that is the student. So first of all, rename that class that with the users. So in this project I am going to use a session for login purpose. So you can take a user class, rename it with the users, and the property of the users class is prop integer id property, id, and prop name, so string name, prop username, prop password, okay. The role id property also included, so integer role, okay. You can say that a user is related to the groups, and the groups name, you can say that class is equals to, you can say, group. So in place of class I will use group, okay. Consider class name is related to the groups. So prop I collection, and the group, okay, groups. So first of all, create a class name, that is the groups, and group is related to the class, okay. So add a new item, you can say class, that is groups, okay. So the first thing you can do in the groups, first of all, create public property, public, and in which you can take some properties, prop integer id property of the group id, prop string name, prop string description, prop, and you can say that exams, okay. So in which you can take also users. So user is directly related to the groups. A user have multiple groups, you can say. So single group id is also mentioned, integer user id, and prop user, user, okay. Users id, that is the class name is users, so users id, okay. A groups have multiple exams, a class have multiple exams and a class have multiple students. So a class have single user ID. You can say that that is the thing you can do, created by, okay, that is the class is created by that single user. Okay, so that is the user is related to the created by prop I collection a class have multiple students. Okay, a class have multiple exam results. Okay, exams you can say. So another two table is there, students and exams. So first of all, create student class, add a new class, that is the student, and in the student we have some properties like public and prop integer ID of the student, prop string name of the student, prop string username of the student, prop string password of the student, prop string contact number, prop string CV file, CV file name, prop picture, you can say picture file name, student picture, picture file name, and the group ID also mentioned. Group ID, I mean to say that class. So prop integer, that is the group ID, groups ID, that is the groups ID, groups. Okay, and a student have multiple exam results. Okay, so prop I collection and exam results, okay. So a student have multiple exam results. So in the you can say that a student have multiple exam results and a user have a groups property and the groups have exams. So just create another table, that is exams, and exam have exam results. Okay, so another class, that is exams. Okay, so in the exams, first of all, public and prop integer ID, prop string name, you can say title, prop string description, prop exam, I mean to say that start date, so date time, start date, and prop integer time. Okay, in the set of time, class ID is also there, so groups ID is mentioned, props integer, that is groups ID, groups ID property. So prop exam have a single group ID property, okay, and exam have multiple exam results and multiple question answers, okay. So prop I collection exam results okay, and prop I collection, and you can say question answer QNAS question answer table also there, QNAS. So the last two table is remaining, that is the exam results pending, because the student have multiple exam results. So the another table name is exam results, public multiple exam results. Exam results have some properties like prop integer ID, prop student ID is also mentioned. So student ID, students ID, I mean to say that prop students, okay, and the exam ID is also you can make a nullable type, and question answer was also there, and prop student is there, exam is also there. So exam ID is mentioned, so integer, that is nullable type, you can say exam ID, exams ID, prop exams, okay. Question answer ID is also mentioned. So the next table is QNAS ID है ना. So prop integer QNAS ID and prop QNAS question answer, okay. Student also is mentioned, student ID, question answer is mentioned, exams is mentioned, and answer, the last thing is the answer, prop integer answer, okay. So the last is thing answer, okay. So the next table is QNAS, add a new class, that is QNAS, make it public, and in the QNAS we have some properties like ID, exam ID, questions, prop integer ID, prop integer exam ID, you can say exams ID. So if the exams ID is mentioned, so properly you can say prop exams, okay. Questions, so prop string question, answer is there, prop integer answer is there, option is also there, so option 1, option 2, option 3. So option 1, that is the type of string. It is 4. So there is 4 options and the exams, but a question answer have exam results. So multiple exam results you can say. So prop I collection exams, exam results, exam results, exam results. Okay. So must to initialize with the hash set, new hash set, that is the exam results. Otherwise you got null reference error if you are not initialized. Okay, so just save all these entities and check one by one exams. Okay, that is done. That is the 2 exam results. So must initialize with exam results. Oops. New hash set exam results. Also the question answer table is there. So also initialized. The next thing is group. Oops. New hash set students, and the exams. So there is, oops, if you got an error, okay, that is fine, that is fine. Question answer, that is fine. Students, new hash set exams results, and the users is new hash set groups. Okay, that's fine. So here is my entities, exam results, exams, groups, I mean to say that class, and question answer, students, and the users. So thank you guys for watching this video, and keep watching all other videos which is related to online examination system. Thank you very much.